Yo, welcome back guys. We've got another version of Shallow by Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper. And that version is at the Oscars 2019. Now, we've got a lot of pressure, we've got a lot of tension. Are Lady Gaga and Bradley going to deliver on one of the biggest stages, no doubt, in the world? Before we get started, guys, I'm a vocal coach. I teach singing lessons online over Skype. I have an ebook called Becoming a Natural Singer and have an EP available to buy now with my own original songs. Check out the links in the description. Right, let's dive in. Give this a whirl. We did a reaction to this song recently, but the quality wasn't good. And hopefully, I'm assuming this will be a lot better. So we will pause here and there. Oh wow, they're in the audience, now they're going up onto the stage. Lady Gaga's got a suntan. Where's she been?
Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world? Or do you need more? Is there something else you're searching for?
Nice. So that start point, tell, right up there. Tell me something, girl. Like this te. It's not a nice consonant to start on. It's not a nice note to start on. And it's not in a particularly light coordination either. Typically at the start of songs, we're going to be in something light and agile, easy to get into quite quickly. It's a particularly difficult song to start, to be honest. It's like, there. So it's like straight in there. Tell me something, girl. Now, I had to do it twice there to get in reasonably well. You know, in front of an audience, the thing is it's silence. The whole song leads up to that first moment where the singing comes in. It makes it particularly difficult. It doesn't necessarily come across like that as a listener, but I tell you, it's not a nice way to start a song right there. And after he does that first line, it's a tiny bit tentative, then he settles in. The vocal gets really much nicer really quickly.
I'm falling.
And it's a baritone.
In all the good times
You get a nice weight coming in very easily for him. It's got a nice sounding chest voice.
And in the bad times I fear myself.
And it'd be pretty easy to sing at Lady Gaga, to be honest. She's gorgeous and beautiful. Let's just say that. Very easy girl to love.
Tell me something, boy.
And obviously very talented.
Aren't you tired trying to fill that void? Or do you need more? Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change.
And one thing she does so well is this is all kind of in chest. It kind of gets into mid-range a little bit. But she's got the dynamics in her chest range are really well developed and evolved, should we say. She's able to move between I'm falling. Like she's able to move in and out. You hear these kind of lighter moments of chest, and then as she leans in a little bit, it's not easy to do. Only good artists tend to do this because it's subtle, but it can have a lot of impact on the listener.
And in the bad times I fear myself.
See the way she says self. It's gentler. Self. I'm falling. It's just a little low for me there, but and it's straight up here, which is tough. And this is another tough chorus to go into.
In the shallow, in the shallow, we're far from the shallow now.
Yeah. Song builds, but yeah, it's a tough chorus to go into. The other thing I was going to say is, let's see if she does it in the next chorus. When she hits that da 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 beep, this B we spoke about it before, it's very, very difficult. It's right up there. The B consonant makes it the tendency to oversqueeze is really, really easy with that B consonant. Now, notice in that previous chorus, she kind of softened up the B a little bit. It was a little bit of a softer B. It just helps you get in there without picking up too much weight, which the B lends itself towards. So she's just being a little bit careful with that B. Now, that's my guess. I can't read her mind, but I'm guessing. And she moves in and out of mouth, of and in a controlled way. Listen. Yeah, the B is soft. Now she pulled it a little bit more on that time than she did the first time round. I'm not exactly sure why. See how she gets the next one. she looked like she was going to go kiss him then. Keep in mind as well, I would not want to go into this song, from just being in an audience, just dive in, no warm up, no nothing, no songs to even get you warmed up, just jump into this song. It's a very tough one to sing without a warm up. In the shallow, we're far from the shallow now. Yeah, there we go. Are these guys in love? They look at each other a little bit too long.
Coming up, the Oscars for original and adapted screenplays. Then later we'll find out who brings home
Wonderful.
the Oscars for
Look at those
Best Actor
lights.
and Actress.
Jesus. Wow. I have not watched the Oscars. I can't imagine I will.
ABC,
But
brought to you by
I hope they were good.
Verizon.
Why is this B so troubling? Why is this particular consonant? Why does it lend itself to thickness and weight? If it's not controlled, even if you just say buh, 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 you can just feel it's the nature of that consonant to pick up weight. Now, if you contrast that to a ma, 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 or a la, 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 you'll notice the nature of those consonants aren't necessarily to pick up much weight. And what that means is some consonants lend themselves towards more chord closure and others less. Now, over time, the goal is that those consonants shouldn't really impact the coordination. You should be able to hit a coordination regardless of the consonant. But it's not always the case. You're in a particularly tricky part of the range. You're in a particularly high note for your voice type. You might need to soften up that B a little bit just to help you get into the pocket there, get into that high spot where you need to be for that particular note. So there's always the ideal situation, and then there's what do we do during a performance? These are two different things. A sterile situation where you're rehearsing, nobody's around, you can do it many, many times in a row. This is one thing. You might hit the B aggressively every single time, no problem at all. During a show, you're nervous. You may have not had a warm-up. You may have not had songs to warm you up into that particular tricky song, as we saw here. In that context, it's not necessarily just going to pop out for you every time. It may do, it may not. In that situation, you need some tools, you need some strategies to kind of deal with how's my voice feeling right at this moment? And what can I do to get through the show? And in those moments, you might want to angle a consonant like a B just a little bit softer. Instead of B, you might have V, V, V. Something like this. If you go back and listen, she didn't quite emphasize that B as much. just to help her out a little bit is my sense. But as always, guys, what are your thoughts? Hit me up in the comments, let me know. And if you've enjoyed this video, come drop by the live stream. It's 2 p.m. UK time every Tuesday. And if you've enjoyed this video, hit the and if you've enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe. Have a great day wherever you are, whatever you're up to. I'll see you very soon. Take care. Bye.